Let's do it. Don't worry about those gummy bears. This game seeks to emulate, to a certain degree, the experience of investigating a murder case. It's about time. You'll need to search each location carefully, find clues to proceed, and use your observation and deduction skills to uncover the hidden secrets. We recommend writing your own notes. I did come prepared for that. And or taking advantage of the in-game camera. The game autosaves. Okay. Being stuck behind furniture, simply use the reload button in the menu to transport back. Okay.
Hey, Janet. So the chief has entrusted you with my assignment, hey? I hope it didn't interfere with your weekend plans. Anyway, he told me to call you and fill you in on it. You remember the murder that happened a few years back that was never solved? The one at Painscreek where the ex-mayor's wife was killed? Well, the property's being auctioned off soon, so we don't have much time to pick up anything that's relevant to the case. So, see what you can find. Hopefully it'll be something worth publishing. Anyway, take care. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
So we're Janet, and immediately there's a lot of faith put in us. Only the most important jobs for Janet. Go see what you can find. Oh man. Okay, just so everyone knows, I'm not going to read everything out loud because I read everything much faster when I do it in my head, though I'm sure I will be making comments here and there about the different things that I am reading. Wow. You know what? Never mind. I am going to read this out loud because it's that messed up. This is going to be great. In 1995, Vivian Roberts, a successful businesswoman and wife of a former mayor, was murdered and dragged to the front of her own home. The case was never solved, and the killer was never found. It's her ex-husband, the mayor. Come on. That was an easy one. It's rumored that a private investigator was in Painscreek sometime later, but there's nothing more on that. Last week, we received news that large swaths of Painscreek County will be auctioned off soon. We would like to revisit this story and attempt to find out the following. Who killed Vivian Roberts? What was the motive? What was the murder weapon? So, Painscreek, they don't believe in police or detectives. They send their very important Janets to go out and solve these problems. Please submit your findings and a front-page photograph for your story to be published. Richard Harris, Editor-in-Chief. Don't forget to bring a camera. Okay. Alright. Top investigator Janet has an amazing car. Just want to point that out too. What? Use the car. Do you want to leave? The game will proceed to the ending. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna say no. Again. Alright. Welcome to Painscreek, population 0. Well, first off, if you want more than 0 people to live here, you should not name the place Painscreek. That's what I would suggest. And normally I'd say nobody cares what I think, but they're sending me to investigate this very important case, so... Cemetery gate, pad unlock, 1131. That's important. Right mouse button, zoom in. I can look at it closer. Alright. Oh boy. Enter, left mouse to interact. Alright. Just so everyone knows, I can see the chat on my cell phone very nicely. So feel free to give me a shout. Turn on. There we go. These control the same lights? Nope. Okay. Trash from 1995. Perfect. That's locked. Left control to toggle crouch. I'm going to look under this desk. I think this might open a desk. No, pick it up. Oh, press F to store the item in my inventory. Okay. Story of Tonti. Okay. Dear Sheriff James Howard, due to the decreasing population of Painscreek, over the recent years we have decided to delegate manpower elsewhere. This letter is to inform you that you have been reassigned to Grant County starting May 14th, 1998. Please report to our office before May 12th. Okay. Richard O'Connell. No? Okay. Well, we had the cemetery. That was 11:31, I think. I know the odds of this one also being 11:31 are extremely... Yep, does not work. We can McDonald's that lock later. Okay, so these are all... Okay. Now we have to aim at the keyhole. I to open inventory and use item. An old gate key. I will store this. The Vivian Roberts murder case. This report is an update of what happened to Vivian Roberts. Scott Brooks, the only suspect of this murder case, was apprehended a few days after Vivian's body was found. According to our investigation, someone saw Scott around 11:30 p.m. near the woods north of the mansion. Two hunters were looking for more wood for their bonfire when they heard shouting. They witnessed Scott and Vivian arguing. However, they were too far to hear the content of the argument. 6 months prior to Vivian's death, Scott was fired from working at the mansion. She cited Scott for tardy work and rebellious behavior. She also prohibited Scott from visiting the mansion and meeting Tricia, who by then had a close friendship with Scott. We are currently investigating the case. Scott is our main suspect in Vivian's murder. Okay. You know, a lot of this feels a little wrong. Scott Brooks, Painscreek Trinity Church, pastor, son suspected for killing Vivian Roberts. He's got a good chin and strong jawline. Look at that. He's a pretty good looking fella. Witness reported seeing suspect fleeing from the murder scene last night. The police apprehended Scott Brooks yesterday afternoon. He was residing at the Roberts hunting cabin by the trailhead. According to a witness who at this time has wished to remain anonymous, that's who we should find. He was coming home late on July 19th around 11:50 p.m. when he saw Scott walking very quickly away from Roberts' mansion, heading down Silver Lake. Although Scott looked upset, the witness did not think it was unusual until a few days later when he came across a newspaper article on Vivian Roberts' murder. Feeling uneasy about the whole situation, he called the police. Shortly after the call was made, police arrived at Scott's cabin and questioned him about his whereabouts. Continued on page 4, which looks like does not exist. Good job, guys. We found Gideon's Bible. Vivian Roberts' funeral was held this afternoon. Bernard the butler, Dorothy the head servant. Vivian's husband Charles came with their daughter, Tricia. Okay, so Tricia is Vivian's daughter and possibly was involved with the pastor's son who was lazy. Charles did not utter a word. He was very quiet. Unless I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you guys have to tell me in the comments. You have to be like, listen, you're completely off. Most of the town came and paid their respects at the funeral. Halfway through the ceremony, Tricia started to weep loudly. Dorothy brought her elsewhere. The crying died down. I noticed that Dorothy looked tired. It must have been tough to take care of Tricia. She's been having multiple breakdowns. I can't blame her. With her boyfriend being the accused killer, I wasn't wrong. I know how to read the big words. We got this. It must have taken a toll on her. I feel sorry for the whole family. The town of Painscreek is quickly becoming a ghost town. I hope not, because I'm investigating right now. I don't want to see any ghosts today. The population has decreased drastically over the years ever since the deaths occurred. It seems that more and more people are actively looking to leave this town. It's sad to see a once lively town become what it is now. Lively? It's called Painscreek. There must be gold in these hills or something. September, December. It's been almost 6 months since Vivian was killed, because it was in July. Her death still bothers me. Why was she killed? What was the killer's motives? She was someone who had earned the love and respect of the community. No employees of hers nor any citizen of Painscreek reaped any benefit from her passing. It doesn't make any sense. Well, don't worry about it. Janet, the very capable journalist, is on the case. And I got the whole Super Horror family with me, so we're going to figure this one out. Painscreek Community Hospital has officially closed. The remaining patients have been allocated to other hospitals that will provide suitable services for them. To be honest, it's hard to watch them leave. Okay. No? Okay. Is there no light switch for over here? Light switches don't work. Do I have a cellular phone? Third death to strike Painscreek in less than a year. Painscreek Sheriff James Howard arrived shortly after the victim was pronounced dead. Oh. Last seen 4 Pebble Lane across the river on the playground. I wonder, is he... Because they said there were 3 deaths. Is this child a part of this? Race, biracial. He looks kind of ginger. Just saying. The Moon Cafe. No? Okay. Okay. Painscreek River, Sheriff Outpost. That's where we are right now. So, we'll go up and... We do have a key for the cemetery. That's where we should try to go right now. We're going to go for a walk and go right there. I mean, there's a chance that... I'm just going to put my hands in the dark and see... Oh, this looks like it's a rest. That's toilet paper. Okay. Yeah, we don't need this. Now, because when I went to my car, it asked me if I wanted to leave. Notice closed for good. Oh, look, Painscreek over there. It looks like it's like a town, but this looks like it's some kind of like manor. Can I... It's locked. Okay. Still not breaking and entering. Just saying. This is allowed. I am a journalist. Check the water for dead bodies. Left shift to sprints. Right on. Now, according to the map, we want to go this way. This place is pretty damn eerie, but I think I'm most bothered by that car being there. People don't often leave cars behind. It does look old, though. But my car also looks very poor, so... It's locked. And I see breaking the window is not an option, even though technically I've just trespassed like 4 times, and we'll be checking that place out later. I saw the menu. These streets are almost very nice. It's like haunted Disney World. Silver Lane. Okay. There it is. It's already been unlocked. That's normal. Okay. Alright, this is 1993. There were 3 murders that happened within a year, so we're looking for 1994 or 1995. Andrew Reed, he could be a victim. 84. Henry Johnson. That's also a 95. Wanda Tyler died in 96. Okay. Is there a, there we go. There's a lot of wind over here. That's our primary reason for... Oh my gosh, wait, what? Trisha Roberts also died in 1995. So the mother dies and then the daughter dies. Now, I'm wishing I remembered the boyfriend's name. Does anybody remember the boyfriend's name? Not kidding. If you remember, toss it in chat. Because if he's also dead, then... it's quite the anomaly. 3 people die different times within a year, and they're all connected. What's going on, Papa Joey? Okay. It's locked, and my feeble arms cannot carry me over this fence. You guys understand. Holy cows, his name was Scott? Hang on. Timothy, Andrew. I think I saw a Scott. Gary. That's another member of the Roberts clan, but died way earlier. Scott Brooks, 95. Okay. So yeah, there's some old bull. Yeah, you nailed that one. So they're all dead. So my original idea of him being guilty, completely off. Alright. If we want to get into these cars, we're going to have to break into these houses and find keys. That's also locked. Okay. Trinity Church. Can I check the mailbox? Nope. It's locked, but I want to talk about Jesus. Oh, here we go. It's also locked. Okay. Always check the back door of the church. I thought I was going to get in through the rectory, but it didn't happen. right now I am just literally checking random houses, hoping to find something that opens. But there was that menu for the hotel, so that's kind of the direction I'm trying to lean to. If you guys have a place you want me to search, like, I know it's crazy, because who can remember all the places? But actually, I might have got myself turned around over there. Nope, this is actually where I said it's like creepy Disney. If you guys were here, you'd remember I said that. So let's go briefly, because this is a commercial spot. Closed? Nope, okay. Farm cheeses. I believe the restaurant that had the ad up. Why is this open? Don't go there yet. Just go for the ad first. Let's try this. There we go. It's gonna let us in. So this is like an inn / maybe like a bar grill kind of thing, or is this just food, or? Yeah, really, the mayor. What? I don't know that he's dead yet. Untouched bottles of wine. Okay, listen, guys, something really bad happened here, because good wine would never go to waste. So I can't pick that up, I see. Untouched. And they're going to stay untouched, young man. Okay, well. Alright. I don't know who's ever done any, like, urban explorations. I definitely have, which is kind of fun to say. Whenever you go into a place like this, you'll notice, too, I always close the doors behind me, because you want to hear if the door opens. That's important. We're going to look at the perimeter of this room and check blind spots. I'm not going up there yet. And I'm also not going down that hole. And that's kind of a weird alcove. Alright, we're going to investigate over here first. Oh, I can't. I have to go into that alcove, it looks like. That was stupid. But, in for an inch, in for a mile, right? Why don't I have a cell phone? There goes the cafe ad. Okay. Signature moon lattes. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff here. So I only have a flashlight available when I'm holding paper to my face, that I can see everything that's going on. Now this place I think we tried to get into and they were locked up. Sunday worship. Schedule confession. Gone but not forgotten. Join us at our local church as we take time to commemorate all the lives we lost 20 years ago. Oh wow, could this be like a like an It thing where every couple of, you know, decades or something happens here, and a word from Father Matthew, testimonies from the relatives, a unified prayer, a chance to pay respects to the dead. It's a good deal. As you know, some of the victims were working fathers who were torn away from their families in an untimely manner. If any individual would like to make a contribution to the families that were affected. Wow, this place is interesting too. Like, we're talking about paying people money from 20 years ago. I'm pretty sure those children are adults now. Painscreek Annual Fall Festival. That's not going to be creepy. Dorothy's Famous Pies available for purchase. Robert Relief found it. Robert's Relief. Oh, okay, so these people that are now not alive anymore, apparently they were very well off and also had a hand in many charities. Kind of like Bill Gates. What can you do if you're locked out of your own? This is actually what we need. Use a Slim Jim. Let's find a Slim Jim. Known as a lockout tool, is used primarily for breaking into cars. It is a thin strip of metal. Listen, I got that, but where do I find one of these? How do I buy this? The hooked end of the tool is thin enough to be slipped between the car. Yeah, okay, I got it, but is there one in here? Like you... Should I check the floor right now? Please open. Thank you. $204. That's what I'm talking about. What else do we have? 202 and 203. 202, 203, and 204. get those linens and I could be like, room service. It's locked, but it doesn't matter, because even though it's really dark, I'm pretty sure that's just wine and they won't let... Oh, can I... Yep, linens. Right on. Champagne linger bowl. Okay. Beer in a wine bottle. Can I move these? No. Case of Da Vinci wine. Okay. So we're investigating a lot of things, but we're not going to move any boxes. It's important to leave this frickin' haunted place exactly as is. There we go. 202. We have that key. Baldry Nomad. Frayne Reynold, and Howie Timothy. Pretty much we can go and access everything except for Neil Merle's room. Actually, that's it. Actually, and also Stephen Moss. But you know what? If they have all this data for all these rooms, why do I not have the key to 201? Oh, 204. There you go. Okay. 204, okay. It doesn't work. Okay, so the room key and this lock key they're not the same. Just because we're going to be thorough, we're going to try this one too. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It's a locked toolbox. Here's the key that you requested. 7 Black Pine Road, Painscreek. That's awesome. 7 Black Pine Road. Oh, what the frickin' pick up the key. There we go. 7 Black Pine Road. What we need is a... Oh, I think I took the map. I think if I press M, it'll show me the map. Painscreek Community Hospital closed its doors after 60 years of service. Funds embezzlement suspected as a key factor. The Painscreek Community Hospital marks the end of its services that it's provided for the past 60 years. Painscreek... Okay. By the early 80s, the population of the village and local areas had started to decline rapidly. Many young people who went to college did not return. What the hell? Holy cow. You know, the crazy thing is there are... I mean, obviously, this is a game, so things are a little... They're given to you a little more and whatnot, but there are real places in the world where these anomalies happen. And people don't leave. I mean, you know, we don't even have to go as crazy as this. Like, in Florida, I guarantee you someone's ancestor got eaten by an alligator and they still live there. Like, there's plenty of people who probably got eaten by alligators and don't live there anymore. But, I want to see if there's a light switch here. But yeah, it's like, now you know what? That why did you stay in Florida after your grandfather got eaten by the alligator? Well, you know, I just always lived there, so I figured why not. It's like, no, I don't understand why not for this. I need to turn this off to see if this light switch does anything. This could be an outdoor light. Nope. Oh, why did I do that? No, it's gonna load. It's okay, we're going back. The toolbox we don't have a key for yet. What I'm hoping for right now is if we could find some kind of if we could find a Slim Jim. I did see there were documents in one of the cars. Okay. You know what, I'm going to turn all these on even though I don't know what they do, in case some of them are controlling things that are pretty far off. Everyone has to give me a half a second. The real life sun just came through my window and I can't see anything on my screen. I'll be right back. Okay. should have done this before. Now it's dark and scary in my room. Read. Some of our usual customers, you might want to memorize this. Church, photo lab, Robert's estate. That's definitely someplace we're going to be going. The Morris house and Miss Hall's house. Okay. This is kind of like a janitor's closet. No Slim Jim yet. Alright. Oh, man. I mean, we could go and find 7 Black Pine, but we are in here. Let's go up the stairs. We're good. We're good. Come on. Piece of shit. Oh man, I thought that candlestick was a cross for a second. I was like, nah, this is why we have police. Okay. Oh, perfect. 204. I say perfect like an idiot. Yeah, right. This is what I want to do. Okay. Hello. Room service. Now, it won't let me look out this window, but you better believe 1,000% if this was real, I'd be looking out this window very carefully to make sure there was no one following behind. What am I trying to pick up? Ah, yes. The Bible. Thank you. That's what we're going to need in this place. You guys need to go to church. This place is disgusting. Why does electricity only work in some places? The dark toilet. Ew, filthy. Empty roll. Okay. Yeah, Tabby, that's what I need. A freaking, like, let me use the metal ruler. I'm sure somebody has one of those here. Come on. 203, okay. Why do I not have my cell phone's flashlight? Like, why do I live in a world where I have a camera but not a cell phone? Oh, well, this was 1995, but I saw one thing said 1998. So I don't know. Pick up, pick it up. Bible. Not read at all. And that's why Painscreek went crazy. You guys needed Jesus. Or maybe too many Bibles. What a scandal. That's how they trick you. That's how they get you, people. This all appears to be industry standard. We're doing all right. All right, now we're gonna have keys for one of these doors and not for the other. We don't have the key to 201. What is this? Is this for 201? It is. Okay. Past due. Thank you for your rent payment, Stephen M. As stated in your rental agreement, however, when rent payments are not received by 4/4, you must pay additional rent because of the late charge due or because you did not qualify for the rent discount. The required additional amount was not included in your payment and therefore is now due. Please send the additional amount required for rent, $85 at once, to bring your credit balance up. To be removed from the delinquent list. Does this thing have a date on it? It does not. Does not have a date on it. Steven! Are you in there? We're not mad about the rent anymore. You can stay. Just don't jump out at me if you're in there. It's cool. I want no trouble with you, Steven. Steve is a cool name. Sound like a pretty rad dude to me. Technically, I just broke into all these rooms, so you're on the level as far as I'm concerned. Close this shit up in case Steve's in there. If I worked for the government. You know what? Why am I not closing these doors behind me? Like, what if there's something behind one of these doors? It probably isn't. I'm not going to run and do that right now because it's a lot of doors. This room has significantly more furniture in it. Oh no, hang on. That was in the other room too. It's actually the same exact asset. It's pretty cool. I wonder if this picture's important. Pointillism? Okay. Okay. Now it looks like, wait, I don't think I've been in there at all. Was not in here. Okay. I'm not even lying right now. That stupid gramophone for half a second from all the way over here. This goes to show you how bad my... I saw the bulb there and I was like, is that some dude's head? Oh, dumb. Dumb. Oh, man. Start scoring. Okay. Is this like... No, okay. That's good. Sometimes in Resident Evil there'll be some weird puzzle. It's not even really a puzzle. You'll have to like hit a bullseye and then something will open up. I'm not really big on those puzzles. They don't really feel puzzle-like to me. So, old-fashioned way to listen. Yes, it is. It's actually pretty nice looking. I think our only real prospect right now is to go to 7 Black Pine Road. They told me to make sure I brought my camera. What should I be taking a picture of? Like the grave markers? Like what would I... Let's go and hit M real quick. So I do have the map, which is awesome. We were at the cemetery. That's where we found out that the entire... well, I don't know about the husband yet, but the ex-wife, the daughter, and the boyfriend are all dead. We are at Ann Sweets. Where is Black Pine? There it is. And there goes the hospital, another place that we've heard a lot about. And there's a post office right there. Alright, so here's what's up. What's going on, IS? What do you guys think? We could do the postal service, and maybe there's like keys there? Maybe. That would be interesting. We could go and look for 7 Black Pine Road, or we can go... run up to the hospital, which is another place that we've been recently told a bit about. Let me know in chat what you guys are thinking. I'm gonna start heading that direction now anyway, because they're all kind of in the same line. Just the hospital is the farthest. So hospital's probably terrifying. Yeah, postal. Hey, listen, postal, put 1, 7 Pine, put 2, hospital, put 3. So 1, 2, or 3. I mean, I'm sure we're going to hit all of them at some point, but for right now... Yeah, the hospital. This Painscreek Community Hospital, and we've now seen, I think 2 articles, maybe 3 things written about how the hospital was... you know, functional and then not so functional anymore. And then there was embezzlement. There could be all kinds of things in there that might be valuable. Alright. There's still time to go and say what you'd like to happen. I was going the wrong way for a second, guys. For right now, we've got 2 1s and 2 3s and 1 2. If we can get one more 1 or 3, just one more. Alright, because they're tied, I'm just going to try to jiggle the handle. We'll see what happens. No. Alright, they're closed and it's all boarded up. But my mom didn't raise a sissy. Time to check the back. Okay. That was very cool of you, Tenzin. Appreciate the being a team player. Huh. Hell yeah, can I turn this on? Why can I not turn this on? That's a lie. I should be allowed to turn this on. We need electricity in this town. Anytime you name a place Painscreek, it's important that you have electricity in that place. Alright. We're gonna run up to the hospital now. Just wanted to see if that mailbox would let me look in it. Oh, that's a weird looking door. Okay. Alright, we are in the hospital. Yeah, the switch was down. There, I don't know why. I apologize. There's always going to be a little bit of lag when you're going live, so hopefully it's maybe a 5-10 second delay, but I have seen it when things are going poorly. I've seen delays as long as a minute. So why did you guys change the music here? When I've done urban explorations and I've seen some pretty cool stuff, I've never gone alone. I think that's a really good rule to follow for a lot of things, especially this. Right now, part of me wants to shout out, I'm not a cop, but then that might also make me a more attractive target. Maybe I should be shouting out, I am a cop. I'm a cop. I just forgot my gun and my cop hat. And my cop stick. But still a cop. Also, why don't I have a watch? It should never be night in this game. This game should never turn to night. Okay. I know I said I normally close these things behind me, but I kind of think I might want to run out, so... Nope. Exam room 1A. Well, you know what? Let's go over here real quick and see if I can find keys or... For those of you that don't know, that's a, frickin' the busy signal. Well, I guess it just means in this case this is dead. If Father Matthew forgets his key, place it under the flower pot next to the church. Oh, thank God. Well, we can get to the church now, guys. A flashlight. Patient Trisha Roberts. Matthew Brooks is seeing Trisha Roberts quite a bit. That's like 10 days apart. Does it say what room she's in? No, it doesn't. There he goes again, visiting Trisha Roberts. Huh. Okay. No, they don't. You know what it is that, like when I'm using sound effects, I'll ask my son, like, hey, do you know what this sound is? And he's got no clue at all. Time to take out our handy-dandy flashlight. Common flashlight battery seemed new. Okay, yeah, can I use it? Wow, okay. I guess it's against the law for me to use the flashlight here. That's an elevator, that's not going to do anything. Oh, that's a stairwell. Oh, freaking. Okay, you know what? I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to see if it'll let me use the flashlight now. No. No, it's not allowing me to use the flashlight. 2.1 megapixel digital camera. Okay, 2.1 megapixel. Goodness. So this is old. That's why I don't have a cell phone flashlight. That's why. I didn't realize that before. No. This is number 17 in there. Why? Can I get through this? No? Okay. Documents. What is this? Oh. People just leave like in the middle of working? What the hell? That's weird. Well, maybe not so much. It looks like this was out of use. Or was it? I don't even... If the room was out of use, if they were doing renovations, the floor looks much nicer than the other things in this room. Watch out, guys. Freaking... I remember Goldilocks. Don't ever eat somebody else's porridge, because if you do, it's probably a bear and they're probably going to kill you. 2 knives are missing. That's No? Okay. Hello, police! Or not police. If you really hate police, then I'm not. But if you're here to kill somebody, then I am police. Don't kill me. Alright, we couldn't get back here before, but even if this door was locked, it would have been locked from the inside, so maybe... Or is this a courtyard? There go the chains. Yep. Why is it so quiet? Why did that happen? That's jump scare. You can't fool me. It's not coming back. The sound is not coming back, guys. Shh. I thought I told Buddy Dad. Don't. Hello? We're going to pay attention to the windows. Not trying to be stupid. This is probably a great place to hide later on. I'm going to remember that. Should something go not according to plan. Okay. Oh, this is the key for frickin' 7 Black Street or Black Lane? Black Pine. Oh, this is those combo locks. Okay, we're gonna need to read somebody's diaries to get these. 3 females. For doctor's use only. Listen, you can trust me. I'm a journalist. It's pretty much the same thing as a doctor. Wanda Tyler. We are gonna go, unless somebody can remember Wanda Tyler from somewhere, we're gonna go and look again at that guest registration to see if there's a Wanda Tyler there and if her address is written, because if it is, that'd be super convenient. Medical record room. This is before we really became sticklers for privacy, huh? Just leave that key right there. Freaking, if I go to the hospital to get chewing gum out of my hair right now, I have to sign like 50 HIPAA papers. Then you just freaking just put it in the record room. Who cares? It's fine. Need a handyman. Scott Brooks. Scott was a handyman. Holy cow. Mia the Stormwolf. Freaking awesome. Thank you, L, for flashlight. You know, because L, flash, I mean light. Thank you. That totally worked. Here it is. Quick shout out to Mia. They need to put directions on the flashlight so I can know how to use them. Oh, man. Are ghosts real? This is written by Rebecca Bloomfield. What happens when a person dies? Does the soul leave the body and head towards some far-off light? These are questions that mankind has been asking since the beginning of our existence, and yet there's still no concrete scientific explanation that can prove that such things exist. But what if they are real? More importantly, what if that person that has unfinished business? What if that person has unfinished business here on the earthly plane? Pardon me, to drink some seltzer water. According to Nathaniel Anderson, spiritualist and writer of Spirits of the Dead, the spirit world is very real, and everyone is destined to go there after leaving their physical body. However, when people die with resentments in their heart, they are unable to pass through the gates towards their designated realm in the spirit world. This is due to things that were affected by, while here on Earth, we call these lost souls ghosts. Some of them seek revenge. Okay, and there is no other. Why is this up in the hospital? And that kid is missing again. Joshua S. Taylor. Why does no one? Who put this here? What kind of baloney? Oh no, they gave me a flashlight. I can now go up the stairs. Why did I take the flashlight? Oh, that's kind of nice. Some games, when you play them and you use like a tool like the flashlight, it won't allow you to. Oh, is it not going to let me? Okay, no, yeah. It'll still let me do other things while employing the flashlight. That's pretty cool. Okay. Personally, I think the medical records room might be upstairs. I'm gonna go check underneath here real quick, because we are approaching the time where we're gonna be all tuned in next week. But office. I think I tried this door already. I will go and backtrack off camera through the clues that we have. That way, next week. See, it's quiet again. Yes. How do I? That way, next week, we can go and do a quick recap. If someone was not here, they'll know what's going on. They'll be caught up a little bit. And if you were here, well, then it'll just serve as a reminder. But we have a couple minutes yet. Also, I started late today. November 15th, 1995. Derek visits me every day. Sometimes he smuggles the snacks that I like, knowing that I would never get them from the nurses. Derek. Okay. Other times he brings me flowers. They smell so wonderful. He knows that I love Sense and Sensibility and reads me a chapter or two every time he's here. Derek sounds like a freaking stand-up guy. I like Derek. If he doesn't have to drive Charles for a few days, he stays in past visiting hours and sleeps on the armchair tending to my needs during the night and gives the nurses a break. He's such a good kid. Who is Derek? Derek sounds awesome. Seriously. I work pediatric home care, but I used to work geriatric home care, and reading is wonderful because it is one-way communication. So if the person is tired, which is, their hospital, getting better takes a lot of energy out of you. It really does. This one had a light. If the person is tired, but at the same time doesn't want to feel very alone, it's a wonderful way that they're able to communicate without being active participants in the communication. Why can I not get in here? Try to run in. There we go. What kind of... I thought that the hotel bathroom was pretty scary, but this one doesn't have a toilet. Am I stuck in here? Was I not supposed to come in here? Oh god. Okay, there we go. Why the music? I have a flashlight. I'm not afraid to do it. I will flash your eyeballs. Alright, I don't recall the name we were looking for. If you remember it, toss it in chat. But honestly, my memory's pretty good, so if I see the name, even if I don't immediately recall it, I should be able to place it like, oh yeah, that's the name. No, I don't see them here. Okay. Actually, let me go... Corda. Medical records. Wanda Tyler. Why isn't Derek in this book? If we just read that Derek goes to visit often, we read that in somebody's diary, there should be a visitor here named Derek. Okay. Yeah, Derek. Wasn't that his name? Derek, my guy. Derek visits me every day. Does he? Does Derek visit you every day? I don't think he does. There is no Derek here. I mean, to be fair, we don't know who was there. They could be confused. Derek could be Riley, for all we know. They would appear every day, though, too. That's different. That is different. Matthew Brooks. Yeah. Trisha Roberts, Matthew Brooks. All right. I think we're going to park. I'm going to go close these doors. I think we're going to park here for today. And that means next week, I'll go, like I said, I'll recap everything, and we'll start off with that. But recap aside, next week we're going to turn the flashlight on, and we're going upstairs in the hospital So, do the dates correspond? That's a great question. Like, not just are they even in order? It looks like the dates are in order. But it also seriously looks like, well, the game is probably doing us a favor and omitting things that are just absolutely not important at all, because there would be more people visiting. You would think. Yeah. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining. I'm going to go and get a proper thumbnail up on this. I am sorry that it was a little crazy in the beginning. I will talk to Papa Joey, who is a pro at getting lives to start and work correctly. I did mean to contact him this week, but it did escape me. Thank you all for showing up. Everyone have an excellent day. Take good care of yourselves.